In the unlikely event of an emergency, you'll be informed by means of announcement or by a crew member. Please listen carefully to any instructions given. This vessel is equipped with 2 life rafts at the rear and full life safety equipment. There are 2 exit points from the main cabin on either side of the vessel by the skipper and 1 at the rear. Smoking is not permitted at any time during your tour. There are 2 toilets located on the vessel just before the stairs leading to the rear deck.
Kayo yun ang engine. Malabo.
The building to the right of us is the Lowry Art Gallery and Photo Complex, opened by Queen Elizabeth II in 2000 as part of the regeneration of the Salford Docks area. Its architectural design has been described as Salford's not quite Guggenheim after the famous Spanish museum. It is named after the 20th century painter L.S. Lowry, who was famous for his matchstick men style of painting industrial scenes in the northwest.
Maulan kasi. Ano?
You can go upstairs, but it will be cold, so I don't want to.
It's raining and it's wet.
Wow, don't you
Salford Queens is linked to the main home of ITV Studios and the Coronation Street set on the Trafford side of the canal by Media City Footbridge, which spans 65 metres and weighs 450 tonnes. This swings from a concrete foundation, opening up a 48-metre wide navigation channel.
Yes, I checked grade. I'm scared.
Angela, I'm not giving the data while you're on the boat.
Tingnan nyo nga, Angelo, no?
On the Trafford side of the canal is the new home of ITV and latest site for the set of their famous soap Coronation Street, which moved here in 2013. Coronation Street was first aired on the 9th of December 1960 and is the world's longest running soap opera. It was created by Tony Warren, who drew inspiration from his grandmother's surroundings in inner city Salford and created Coronation Street, a working class community inhabited by ordinary people leading unspectacular lives.
Alden, mind your head.
Ahead of us now is Mode Wheel Locks. This is the last of 5 locks that ships have to travel through when making the 35-mile journey from the start of the canal at Eastham. It was here that Queen Victoria opened the ship canal in 1894 after its 7-year construction. The 5 locks drop a total of 18 metres from here at the terminal basin down to sea level. The lock we can see is the largest and deepest of the 5 locks at 4.5 metres deep, 180 metres in length and 24 metres in width. Each set has a large lock for ocean-going ships and a smaller, narrower lock for vessels such as tugs and coasters. On our right, there are a set of 3 graving docks which could accommodate ocean-going ships of up to 535 feet and were used for repairs and maintenance of vessels as they allowed water to be drained away. Manchester Dry Docks Limited folded in 1980 with the loss of 450 jobs, but a band of former employees resurrected it as a shipyard in 1987 1957. Trawlers, cargo vessels, dredgers, and even an aluminium catamaran were built here before the docks finally closed in 2007, with their plate rollers, guillotines, presses, and other heavy machinery being dismantled and moved to Liverpool.
Oh, I check my boat. Hey, magsi-cellphone na lang ba kayo? Diba nandito kayo para mag-explore? Oh, bakit na cellphone pa rin kayo?
That's a film set.
Beyond the dry docks, Coronation Street, and Rankovis Mill is Trafford Park. This is the first planned industrial park in the world and was Europe's largest for over a century. At its peak, over 75,000 people were employed here. In 1911, the Ford Motor Company opened an assembly plant for its Model T Ford, and by 1915, over 100 American companies had moved to the park. During the Second World War, engines for Spitfires, Mosquitoes, and Lancaster bombers were made here.
The cathedral. And the tram. To a bakery to buy some food. Now 6 stone lots.
The dock we are entering now is Nine Dock, and this was originally over half a mile in length, being the largest of the docks to be built here, stretching back to the large office complex behind this gold building. It was able to hold 10 ocean liners or large container ships. Manchester Liners Limited was established by Sir Christopher Furness in 1898 to counter the sharp business practices of the ship owners based in Liverpool and to encourage use of the canal. From here, the passenger and shipping company brought in goods from around the world, with Canada being one of their prime routes since the company was incorporated. The dock we are just outside the lab. On our left is Media City UK, and this is the final area of the docks to be developed. This 200-acre site is now home to the BBC, who moved here in 2011, with shows such as Watchdog, Match of the Day and BBC Breakfast being filmed here. It was developed with an investment of £650 million from the Peel Group, who own the Manchester Ship Canal, having taken control of the company in 1987.
BBC, ayun na. That's the BBC.
Oh no. No, I told you that
ITV.
Is this better than the same? What?
That's in my test. BBC.
Just outside the Lowry Theatre, on the end of Nine Dock, you can see the sculpture Where the Wild Things Were. The giant blades of elephant grass suggest places beyond the canal where ships sailed to and from. This sculpture celebrates the impact of the Manchester Ship Canal, a man-made waterway connecting Salford to the sea and the rest of the world. Each steel base is engraved with drawings by local children who imagine the landscape and wildlife of far-off lands. Their sense of wonder mirrors that of Salfordians who witness bananas, citrus fruits, cotton and tea arrive here from distant shores for the very first time. The striking building ahead of us is the Imperial War Museum, designed by Daniel Libeskind in the deconstructivist style. Libeskind envisaged a constellation composed of 3 interlocking shards, with each shard being a remnant of an imagined globe shattered by conflict. The museum explores the impact of modern conflict on people and society and was opened in July 2002.
And IWM North.
Pa!
The large white footbridge ahead of us is Millennium Bridge. This is a 91.2 metre long vertical lift bridge, which lifts the total length of its walkway, 18 metres, in less than 3 minutes. It was constructed in 2000 at a cost of approximately £5 million.
Oh, dalawa pala yan. 5 million pounds. Wow. Oh, I have this.
Then we have this.
Dalawa yung tulay talaga.
The coming is here.
So this is 35 miles inland from Liverpool.
The large expanse of water we are now entering is the terminal basin, where large ships that use the canal would come to turn around before making the return journey back towards the River Mersey. It represents the main area of the docks, with entrances onto 6, 7 and 8 dock, which at its peak was the third busiest port in the UK. Ships weighing up to 12,500 tonnes brought raw cotton, grain and timber, but also supplied Manchester and Salford with tea, fruit, lard, oil, petroleum and frozen cattle from around the world.
Do you think when it's cold your mum's frozen cattle?
Some are going upstairs now.
I told you you can go upstairs. I don't want to be too cold. But you
I
can.
want to go.
Go on then.
Come on then.
On our right,
Leave
a
your
prominent sight from the canal, is Old Trafford Football Ground, home to Manchester United since 1910. Although from 1941 to 1949, the club shared Main Road with local rivals Manchester City as a result of Second World War bomb damage. It is one of the largest stadiums in the UK, having undergone a number of expansions in the 1990s and 2000s, but its record attendance was in 1930.
Ah, ang lamig. Walang muna ako. Ang lamig. Nakakuha lang ng picture eh, no? Oh my God. Ang lamig. Is ganda. Nakakuha lang ng pictures. Ang lamig na. Oh, goodness. Oh, go. Dali, akit na. Oh, picture. Titanic.
I don't mind. Hindi ko like yung Long Island.
Ahead of us is Trafford Roads, which was built in 1892 and is the largest and heaviest of the 7 swing bridges to be built over the canal, weighing 1,800 tons. It was hydraulically pump house, which is now been removed. A hunting horn was used to signal the swinging of the bridge, and it would swing to allow ships to navigate to the Pomona docks further upstream. As one of the few places traffic was able to cross the canal, it gave a rise to the saying "It's bridge," when people had to wait for the bridge to close. People used this expression as an excuse for being late to work. The bridge no longer swings, having been fixed in place since 1997.
Yes. Mine. Where's Angelo?
Alden, sit down.
Okay, sit down.
Wait.
Alden, come here.
Alden.
Come here. Here, stay here.
This is what you do.
Yeah. Titanic. Ay, kami dalawa ng daddy mo.
It's Ronald! No. Wait lang, wait lang. I'll let you ruin it.
Alden, you'll lose your phone.
Wait, I need to take you a photo under the bridge. Go there. Photo under the bridge. My pose. You missed it. Here.
Okay, let's go down.
Please, walk.
Oh my God, feeling dizzy. Pag nahilo ko. Woo! Ang ulan kasi.
The Soapworks Tuala is a new development in the Colgate Palm Oil Factory, which closed in 2007, having one of the last large industrial sites to remain on this part of the canal. This was a detergent and toiletries manufacturing complex and utilised the canal to transport cargo.
Ikaw makyat.
It is now home to Talk Talk, the first FTSE 100 company to relocate its headquarters outside of London.
Nice, yes? Yes? Do you think it's nice?